They called him the last Viking king, a man of mythic stature, brave, brutal, brilliant. His name was Harald Hardrada, and his life was forged in battle, tempered by ambition, and ended in fire. What can we learn from the life of a man who lived like a storm? Harald Sigurdsson was just 15 when he went to war. In 1030, he followed his half-brother, King Olaf, into the Battle of Stiklestad, a brutal civil war for control of Norway. The battle was a disaster. Olaf was killed. Harald was wounded and exiled. But exile didn't mean obscurity. It meant opportunity. Harald fled east to the Kievan Rus, then journeyed south to Constantinople, capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. There, he joined the feared Varangian Guard, an elite unit of Norse warriors who protected the Byzantine emperor. And Harald? He thrived. He fought across Asia Minor, the Mediterranean, Sicily, and the Holy Land. He became rich enough to write home, smuggling gold back to Norway. He became ruthless, earning the name Hardrada, meaning hard ruler. He became wise, learning statecraft in the most powerful empire of the day. By his early 30s, Harald was done serving emperors. He wanted a crown of his own. He returned to Scandinavia in 1046, and by 1047, he was co-king, then sole king, of Norway. For 2 decades, he ruled with an iron will. He taxed heavily, suppressed rebellion, and struck fear into his rivals. But he also brought stability, prosperity, order. To the Viking world, Harald was the ultimate chieftain, 1 foot in the old ways, raiding, dueling, vengeance, and 1 foot in a new order, centralized rule, continental diplomacy, a vision beyond the fjords. He was more than a warrior. He was a worldly warrior, a tactician, a thinker. In 1066, Harald turned his gaze west, toward England. The death of King Edward the Confessor left the English throne in dispute. Harald believed he had a claim, and more importantly, he saw opportunity. With 10,000 warriors, he invaded the north of England, and he won. At Fulford, outside York, his forces crushed the local earls. But just days later, Harold Godwinson, the new English king, marched his army over 180 miles in just 4 days. They met at Stamford Bridge. Hardrada was caught off guard.